Now, an update on a story we carried a little earlier. A young boy who went missing in Orange Farm today has been reunited with his family. Community members spent the day hunting for his alleged kidnapper. They've been very angry and upset. This, of course, after the bodies of 2 young children were found dead over the weekend. Our reporter, MCHUNU, is on that story, joining me now. MANQOBA, great to chat to you again, and good news at least that this little boy has been found. But the larger tragedy, 2 children killed over the weekend, and desperate concerns that this community feels left alone and they may have to take the law into their own hands on these matters. Tell us more.
Well, certainly, Sally, that's the sentiment from the community members here who simply say that police in the area are not doing enough. They're saying that they will take the law into their own hands to try and stop these kidnappers. Of course, concerns said that there might be a kidnapper in the area who's specifically targeting children, given the fact that just on Saturday, the bodies of 2 friends were found here just a few meters from where we are here. So we do understand it's around the corner from where we are. That's where those young 2 children went missing on Friday night, and of course their bodies were found on Saturday morning by passers-by. So this is the incident that have really left this community in shock, and more than that, also wanting justice to be served. They feel police are simply too slow in responding to some of these issues, and say that they want to go as far as going to the police station tomorrow to try and bring their concerns to those police members. But Sally, let me just speak to one of the community leaders regarding the drama that happened here today, regarding the missing child that was found later. LINDANI NDEBELE is the community leader here. He joins me now. LINDANI, let's start here. Police saying that the child was in fact not kidnapped but was missing, and that he has now been reunited with the family. What's your sense as the community? Do you believe that this was another kidnapping attempt?
Yeah, we believe this was another kidnapping attempt, because so far it's been like, for an example, 5 months back, the kid was kidnapped. And then it was the kid was found somewhere along there. There was a fridge there inside the tavern, there where the kid was found. So now again, we lost 2 kids. Within prior 6 months, that means kushuti amaphoyisa la ekas awasebenzi nix ene kunini siqala masibuza siya lapha epolice station babuza ukuthi icase yangale yenze njani, hayi seku provincial sekuphi sekwenzakalana, we understand. So siyamcela naye ubheka icele ukuthi sicela abuye la phansi, siyamfuna naye azositshela la eOrange Farm ukuthi kanti make deploy amaphoyisa ukuthi inkulu le police station inkulu nga accommodate amaphoyisa amaningi kabi, mara kodwa mayofuna ivan lapha uthola kuthiwa amavan awekho amavan, ayephi amavan kanjani, we understand, because amavan itaxi yethu sayibhadala, amavan fanele abe khona. So thina ngeke sibulawele abantwana lana sithi sizothula singenzi nix, sizokwenza something if bona basebenzi. So kusasa siyaya lapha epolice station, akungcono ivalwe ipolice station ingabi khona, sazi ukuthi asina police station, because sikhathele amaphoyisa kunini from dala. Isiningi izinto ezenzakalayo la extension 4, not in extension 4 kuphela nje, like iOrange Farm yonke amaphoyisa awasebenzi. Siyawabiza wozani nizoyenza ukuthi bafika after 5 hours into seyiphelile, you understand. Kanti iphoyisa kwathiwa ufona manje bayafika manje bakusiza, kodwa laba basizanga nix, enesilahlekelwa ingane sithukile silalanga nje. Namanje sibuye edamini lapha abafana bebengenile amabhutsi enjani bayogeza, namanje asazi noma basebethole nale corona ngoba babhizi bangene emfuleni. Amaphoyisa why angalethanga iK9 kuze izinja zizofuna lo muntu lo sikhona ukumthola, sikwazi ukuthi istopeke lento ingasenzeki eGasi lethu, because sesithukile sonke sizele singabazali.
Okay, asikhuluma about you as a community. How are you feeling in terms of kids going missing, this kidnapping? How are you feeling as a community? Are you feeling safe for your children?
Asikho safe, asifeel safe na ubuthonga ngakabuthi vu nayizola ngilalanga, because makuqala ukuzwa ngathi kukhala impempe usuyavuka nawe uzitshela ukuthi sekuwomunye umntwana, we understand. And angeke uthole uhlangane nephoyisa kumanje njoba simela, angeke idlule ivan la, ngeke ngakuphi imali manje mayingadlula, ngeke idlule, bahleli lapha ayikho into abayenzayo. We understand. So that is why sithi akungcono thina self esingabantu asihlangane. Into futhi engicelayo la extension 4 bengicela ukuthi abantu asihlanganeni sibe united, sibe imbumbe, sibe into eyi-one. Masingaba united sonke sizokhona ukumthola lo muntu, because sometimes sinokuthi siyofuna umuntu ogangile, kanti loyo muntu loyo ogangile sihamba naye and ufihlwa ubani? Abantu abahlala khona la endaweni yethu abamaziyo. So asiyekeni ukufihlana, akuphuma umuntu ahambe atshela abanye abantu ukuthi yonke into nangu umuntu, simlande simthathe simuse police station.
Okay. So just to wrap it up, you're saying tomorrow you're going to the police station to raise those concerns?
Yes, tomorrow siyaya police station nakanjani. Mabebukele nabo amaphoyisa cha silindeni kusasa siyeza.
Okay.
Yeah, sizonivakashela.
Okay. Sally, let's just hold it there. Of course, one of the leaders telling us that, of course, they will be going to march to the police station tomorrow. He says, of course, that they will be raising their concerns with police tomorrow on the lack of work by the police in this community. They are saying that police are simply not doing their jobs, and saying that whenever they are called to the scene, as we explained earlier on, they do not respond on time to those crime scenes that they are called to. Saying that, in fact, they also want the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, to deploy more police to this area of Orange Farm, given the fact that the children are being targeted in this community. But in terms of the safety, he says that as parents, they don't feel safe for their children. They're scared that their children could be the next victims of this crime. And one of the community members that I spoke to earlier on saying that, in fact, there are even no-go areas here in this area for some of the children and even women, given the fact that this is one of the areas that has been identified as a hotspot for gender-based violence.
Yeah, and it was quite interesting speaking to the police minister just moments ago. Orange Farm, as you say, is an area of a hotspot GBV area. There's clearly an enormous amount of work to do, not only to beef up policing, but also to regain the trust of the citizens of this area, who you can see quite clearly feel absolutely abandoned.
Indeed, Sally, and I mean, speaking to community members, you can just sense that the trust has clearly eroded here. Many of them saying that, in fact, it's been years and years of police not doing their jobs. I spoke to a lady earlier on who raised the issue that even those who are arrested, those who are suspected of serious crimes in this area, actually let go by the police just a few days after being arrested. There doesn't seem to be any action that is taken against people that are accused of serious crime. So there's really a big erosion of trust between community members, which is why they are saying that tomorrow they will be taking to the police station. In fact, some of them threatening, in fact, to even burn down the police station, because they simply feel that police are not doing enough for this community. In fact, they want an intervention from the police minister when it comes to dealing with issues of crime in this very area.
Well, thank you very much for bringing us that report. I see the social distancing issues not really resolved. I think I saw 2 people wearing masks, so we'll let you attend to that issue, but a really important story. Thank you very much. That, of course, is our reporter in Orange Farm, MANQOBA MCHUNU. He went there because there were reports that a child had potentially been kidnapped. Luckily, that child has been found, but the community leader there saying they believe it was an attempted kidnapping, and they want the police minister to come and address their concerns.